Good morning, kids. How are y'all today? It's so great to be talking to you this morning. And we just heard what was going to happen with school. So I know some of you are anxious and scared about that. But I want you to know that you got God on your side and your parents, and things are going to get better. And we'll be back to school full time before you know it. And we'll be able to see each other and hug each other again. And I can't wait for those days. But we have an awesome God that is going to help us through this time and keep us moving in the right way. So how exciting though. August 17th, we will be back at it, and it will be nice to see our friends, even if it's just one day a week, and just nice to wave. Well, on Sunday mornings, you can come here and you can wave to me and say good morning and give an air hug. And you have things to do. If you come at 9:45, you get a little something to do during service, and you get to hear me on stage, and it's just a family-friendly service. Parents, you will enjoy it, and there's not as many people there, so it's a great time for you and your family to join us. Okay, so let's get into what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about Jeremiah, and I'm going to read Jeremiah 8:18 for us first. Lord, my heart is weak inside me. You comfort me when I am sad. And then I'm going to read Jeremiah 8:21. My people are crushed, so am I. I'm crushed. So Jeremiah is telling us that he is crushed. He has, he's grieving. He's upset. And the reason that he is upset is because his people were denying God, and God punished them for doing the bad things. And so Jeremiah was really upset about it. He grieved for his people. He was sad. He was heartbroken. And I want to know if you've ever had a broken heart. I know I have, but have you ever had a girlfriend or a boyfriend? Maybe you have, and maybe they broke your heart. And it's so sad when that happens. Maybe you have lost a parent or a friend, or a grandparent, a friend, or a pet. And that is heartbreaking. It is so heartbreaking to lose anybody or anything like that. Let's see. But that's what Jeremiah's feeling. He's feeling that hurt and that sadness. And that's what a heartbreak is. So if you've ever felt this way, you know that you go through all kinds of different emotions first. First of all, you get that disappointment feeling. You might get scared or be even selfish and only think about your feelings. Maybe you're angry, or there's so many other emotions, but we go through those all before our heart actually does the breaking. So, but have you ever broke someone's heart? Or maybe you haven't got quite that far. I know that I've caused plenty of people some disappointment. That would be the worst thing that my parents could ever say to me, that they were disappointed in me. And that's heartbreaking to me when I disappoint someone. So remember that. Maybe we've caused someone to have fear about what we were going to do when we got older. Are we going to grow out of this? Are we going to be better humans? Okay, so I know that our parents and our teachers have been angry with us because, we get angry sometimes, parents and teachers, because of what maybe you've went crazy in class, or maybe you didn't make up your bed at home or take the garbage out. You didn't do your chores and you didn't do them the right way. So parents seem to get angry. But let's decide right now that we're going to do our best to not to break anyone's heart or cause those emotions that cause the disappointment and the fear and all of that kind of thing. When we start to realize we're doing the wrong thing, I want you to stop, and I want you to pray, and I want you to ask God to help you and explain to him why you're doing those things. Then go to your parents and you tell them why you're doing those things. That's important. Go talk to someone. And don't do these things unless you truly mean it. Don't go talk to God and tell him you're not going to do it again if you don't truly mean it. I want you to change your heart and know that what you did was wrong, and actually learn from it and not repeat it. So God is smart. He can figure out when we're just putting a Band-Aid on something or if we're really fixing it. We can't fool God. Sometimes we think we can, but he always knows. Okay, so this week I want you to realize what you really think about the past few months. We have been home. See if you can remember and see if you have broken anyone's heart during that time or caused disappointment. Have you been ugly to your parents just because it's stressful being at home with everybody all the time? Maybe your friends called you and you haven't called the friend back. All those kind of things. Or maybe you have just kind of curled up in a hole and not done anything. And that's kind of disappointing to our parents. We want you to be talking to your friends and just having a good time, even if we are stuck at home. But I want you to go and talk to the people that you've done this to. Tell them you are sorry and that you had reasons for it, and explain why you did it. Okay. You can even ask if they're just disappointed or if their heart was broken because they missed you. And you ask God for guidance to fix this problem. So examples, maybe you were so into your video game that you forgot to make your bed or take out the trash or do the chores you're supposed to do. Those were chores and you didn't do it. Okay, so let's start making hearts smile instead of break. No more heartbreaking. We will be smiling after this heartbreaking virus moves out. That is right. We are going to smile so big, and we're going to take off our mask, and we're going to see beautiful smiles after this heartbreaking virus is gone, because it is heartbreaking to be stuck like this, but it will be gone. So on July 26th, which is a week from today, we will have water games out on the front lawn. We're going to have hoses and lots of things to play. You will get wet, so you better prepare for that. I want to see kindergartners through 5th grade there with smiles on. Bring a towel and even a change of clothes if you need to do that before you go home, because I promise you, you're going to get wet. Now, you can't spray me. That would be bad, wouldn't it? No, we'll all be wet and we'll all need towels. But the youth are actually going to have water games that same time too. So we'll have 2 different groups doing 2 different things, but we're all going to be wet and having a good time. So remember to pick up your bags too. They're out there now. There's something for you to do in there. Share with a friend. That's a good way to send Jesus to the friend. You can ask them, tell them to come by the church and pick up a bag. It's a little something fun for you to do this week. It shows that we miss you and we care about you, and we can't wait to see you again. So anyway, as we go into the week, try not to be such a heartbreaker. Be someone that makes their heart smile. So I want to see you all, your smiling faces on the 26th. Come have water games with me. Talk to you later.